Good afternoon, folks. We're back. Normal spot. I've been out most of the day trying to get some stuff done, so it won't be a video out tonight, but I thought I'd just go live for the last hour and 2 hours or so that we've got sunlight. I haven't done any filming today. I've actually just been too busy to do much, but some good news though. Got a lot of stuff to show you guys. Come on, give me that house. I'm just going to just take this out a little bit. Let's see how we get on there. Wonderful, that's what I was after. Hiya mate, how we doing, buddy? If you just saw that flashing, really quick flashing black thing, that's a UAP. It's coming out from behind of that building, guys. So just keep watching. They're going so fast, you can't. You just wouldn't know it, you know? You just wouldn't know it. Also, you'll have to call me Rob on the channel, mate, because no one knows who Selb is. Obviously, no one on here plays EQ other than the ones you know. Do you know what I mean? So. we got some fast movers already. Let me just get my radio detector on, or my radar detector. And I'm just going to try and get a bit more of that house in there because they are coming low as much as they're coming high. They're coming low as well. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's what a bird looks like if you've just seen that bird go across the screen there. It's quite a distance away, so you couldn't see any detail on it, but that's pretty much what a bird looks like. We do get some magpies that fly through the air pretty fast as well, but you know, they look like birds, so it's quite easy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to bust out the UFO picture. Oh, do you know what? Bugger it. I'm going to put out a different one today. Black frame. It's one of them morphing into like a fish. Let's see how they like that. How you doing, Ross? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I saw all your emails, mate. But the amount of emails you sent me, I'm about triple that behind. So I'll get there. I'll get there, mate. I've been out all day, so I've not been able to work anything, to be honest. I've got to do a video for the younger generation to get involved in this soon. So that's my next goal. But yeah, lots to do. By the way, folks, don't forget to hit that like button as well. Let's push the algorithm. I'll get there, mate. I will get there. Some days I'm just constant. I'll be at this for literally 18 hours of a day, and when that day comes back round, which will be really soon, I'll get through it all. You know. Some good news though, some really good news is that I received an email the other day and requested permission that I use it. But Jeff Reynolds from the Jeff Mara podcast, he's actually sent me some evidence that he's taken himself, and it's good stuff. It's exactly what we're seeing. So I'll be showing that on the channel as well soon. The key, Ross, is to get a stand on your phone, like one with a clip and a long arm, and just have the camera situated inside your house, but pointing at the window, and then you just zoom in. So no one can actually see in your house, and no one can really make out what you're doing, but you're zoomed right in on the sky. It's pretty much what I'm doing. No one can really see that I've got a camera up here, but there you go. Welcome back, buddy. Any new updates? Anything that I've missed since I've been out all day? Yeah, but that means walking, bud. You know, that means walking up the hill. What milestone are you hoping to achieve next? I haven't hit my first milestone yet. To answer that, I haven't really announced. I think maybe once I might have mentioned it, but I've never really announced my first milestone, my first target. I don't think I should. I'll just keep it quiet. I don't know. Put it this way, we're 7 months into the channel and I haven't hit my milestone yet. But you know, a lot of people aren't even monetized within 7 months, so I can't complain. That was a really good one, guys. If you just saw that zip past, that was pretty quick. Yeah, honestly, Ross, £5 for a mobile phone holder with a long arm. I've actually attached this one to my radiator by my window, and then I've pulled the long arm back so it's not right up against the window, and then I've just pointed it at the sky. Obviously, I'm not on ground level, so you'd have to do this from like your bedroom to get the roof height, I guess, depending on where you're living. Yeah, I did see that, man. You've got a lovely little bit of landscape going on. Nice bit of field. Yeah, I did know. I did look at a few of them, mate. I have looked. I have looked at a couple of them, but also got a nice orb by a plane as well. But again, I'll go through them all properly. I'll have a look, do some enhancements, and I'll get them on the channel. You know, either at the start of an episode or midway or something. It will happen though, Ross. It will happen, buddy. Normally when I get an email come in, I skim through them and I just check to see if they're legit. Like if soon as I see there's a legit UFO there, I'll just come off of it and go back to my original list, and then I work it. If it's no good, I just bin them straight away. And I haven't binned any of yours yet, mate, so you're good. It's a challenge, and it's a challenge in itself, because when I'm receiving 10, 20, 30, 50 emails and they've all got files on them, obviously I download the file, I check it out, and if it's no good I have to just get rid, because it just takes up storage. So there is a process to follow. I will do, mate, don't worry. It's all good stuff. Yeah, it is all good stuff, I must admit. I got one guy wants an interview, wants me to interview him, so I might do that. I've asked John at Latchkey as well, see if he wants to have an interview. I've had a bit of a mixed day today, to be honest. What's going on, His Highness? Good to see you. Whoa, that was quick. Let's have a look. That was really quick, that one. I'm sure that wasn't a bird. Yeah, look at that. Look at that hockey puck. Right through the middle there. So if you just pause it and then just go back 10 seconds using the arrow keys, and then you can go frame by frame using the smaller arrow keys if you're on a PC, that is. And this is just remarkable. Hey Susan, good to see ya. Brighter or hairier? It's one of the two, right? One of the two. Oh Ross, it's not a portal. Don't fall into that trap, buddy. Don't fall into that trap, mate. Yes. Yeah, it's not a portal. Yeah, it was fuel that was dumped from the Falcon, one of the Falcon 9 missions that went up into space. It left America last night, and it dumped fuel in the atmosphere. And that sighting was actually seen in Sweden. I knew about that sighting about 8 p.m. No, about 7 p.m. And then it just, obviously, more and more people saw it as it moved around the atmosphere. Obviously, the Earth is turning, right? So that thing is frozen. It was frozen in the atmosphere, and as the Earth is turning, everyone got a glimpse. You know, that's pretty much how it worked. What? What was that? Oh, tell me that was a bird. Oh, it was. It was a bird just looking the other way and doing a proper dive for it, loving it. I thought that was a bloody UFO right up against the bloody lens then. The lens is inside my flat, so it can't be. But do you know what I mean? I was just like, what? Yeah, just a bird, mate. Well, that wasn't. That wasn't. Damn. That was quick. Mate, if you see something whiz by really fast and you can't tell exactly what it was, you have to go back. You just have to go back and try and see it again. Yeah, but straight line zoom. I mean, if it's close to the lens, it could be a bird, right? And that we are getting these. I've just seen a crow now. Look, this is a crow, yellow beak, black bird, wings, the lot. And yeah, that was a crow. So that was bottom left. So, and I mentioned this the other day, that the closer we get to spring, well, we're in spring now, you can see the green on the trees now. That when I started doing the live streams, it was just there was no greenery on the trees at all. Now you can see they're starting to flower a little bit. So wildlife is going to come into its own soon. You're going to see lots of birds, lots of bugs, and when the wildlife comes out, the UAP come out, because they just start tagging everything. They start reconning everything with the bloody conscious. So that was another one down the bottom there. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect hockey puck. Silver orb. His Highness, look, giving flowers out to the undercover ladies. Oh, there's a lot of them though, His Highness. Let me tell you, there's probably more women in this membership. In the memberships, there's more women than there is men. The ladies, they know what they're looking for, and they've got really good evidence as well. I mean, the men are up there. You know, we've been fighting back recently, but there was a time, I think around Christmas time, the women were just dominating. They've had all the evidence, but you know, since Stephen Henchcliffe has kicked up with the bird going through the wall, Whoa! It's back on. It's back on. I would say the men and women are at level peggings right now. Oh, look at this. Flying saucer or what? Right through the top of the screen, man. Oh, come on, just give me this one is a saucer. I feel like it's a saucer for the simple fact that it's hiding itself really well. It's not, the glow is constant. At least with the dragons, you can kind of see them. This thing is a saucer. I'm fairly confident. That was a bird, by the way. Do you know what? I'm going to check it. It wasn't fast yet. It was a bird. I say it wasn't fast enough. That one at the top there. Oh, another fast mover. You know what, guys? I've just got a feeling this spot is going to be so good to record. Like when the wildlife picks up, like it is now, we're seeing lots of birds and stuff. I just think we're going to get a lot of sources, guys. I think we're going to get a lot of different things. This is just such a high activity area, and like behind them trees, man, there is something going on. Honestly, there is something going on over there. Do you know what? In fact, I'm going to just pull it over to the left a little bit. There. Because that right there is a shot and a half. I'm just going to take it up a little bit. I don't want to be all over their window, but I do want the building in. Yeah, that's the one. It's dipping down a bit, but that's all right. So this tree we're looking at here, this is going to be like fully. Oh, there you go, look, flying from the back of that tree. So maybe there's more going on this side of the trees. You know, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe, just maybe. Let's try and get this radar detector facing more to the left there. Yeah, there you go. Right. Ooh, I like this shot. If anyone that's just tuned into the live stream and you're unsure about what I'm doing, I'm filming for UFOs in Chippenham, Wiltshire, UK. The tree line that we're seeing here is 250 yards away from my window. According to Google Map, I can put a pin on it, I can turn my location on, and I can prove that these trees are 250 yards away. Which I can't even cast with my fishing rod, by the way, and I've been fishing all my life. Can't cast that far, I can only get about half that distance. So, it's far away, and we shouldn't be seeing objects from that distance coming from behind the tree and shooting up into the air at a blink of an eye, like, and leaving the camera. We shouldn't be seeing that. If they're in front of the tree, it's debatable, because they could be closer to the lens or closer to the vision of the lens. But we shouldn't see anything coming from behind the tree, and we are obviously capturing sources behind and in front. There's no doubt about it. Every single time I put the live stream on, within minutes, we're getting Dragon UAP, a lot of them, and the occasional flying saucer, and they're just moving really fast, guys. Look at that! It's incredible speed. You know, and the only way to really know is to film a bug, slow it down to the slowest speed on YouTube, 0.25, and then when you see one of these things and you slow it down, there's no comparison. There's just no comparison. You could do it with a 200-mile-an-hour diving bird, and there'll still be no comparison. Kirsten. I have walked over there. We went over there last week. Me and Nathan, one of the viewers. He lives quite close to me, and he bought his drone, and the drone lost power and fell out of the sky, and we did it live streamed. So I was up here recording when he put the drone into the air, and we saw it getting tagged by UAP loads. Yeah, it got tagged by so many UAP. It's like he just kicked a hornet's nest, and then it just fell out of the sky and fell into the tree. So he managed to retrieve it, and he's hopefully going to get it back into the air tomorrow because he's coming back this week. But yeah, so that was one day. Okay, the next day I was filming and we caught a flying saucer twice. Well, I saw it twice. Debbie in the audience saw it a couple more times, and we saw it coming from behind this tree and just shoot up into the sky. So, awesome. Look, if you're fully committed, Kirsten, consider grabbing a membership, because we're going to be doing live UAP hunts. We're going to be inviting people as well. So there's going to be groups of us. If you're in the UK, you can also feature all your captures on the channel. If you're a part of Discord and you just upload it, it'll get on the channel. Also, you can download all the content, and you also get, as a member, free Reiki healing, free card reading, free chakra healing. We've got remote viewer and a Reiki master in the Discord who's a good friend of mine. So we're not going to charge a penny for that. You just have to get a membership, and you can get all of that plus enhancements on any photograph you want. I'll do it all for you guys. So yeah. Oh, awesome. Awesome. You watch every single night. Well, look, I think you and your husband need to start watching during the day as well, and start filming, because the nighttime stuff is exactly the same as the daytime stuff. So what else? There you go. Hang on, we just had a saucer go past. 2 ticks. Hang on, let's just check this out. Yeah. Look at that. That's a flipping saucer. Susu, we got our saucer. Look at this. Get in there. So look, yeah, Kirsten, these things are in the air all over the place, okay? And the smaller ones, the Dragon UAP, they emit a white plasma. It's just jet white, okay? So if you're seeing jet white orbs in the sky, somewhere around that orb will be a hockey puck UAP, but you just won't see it because you're looking into a dark sky and they're dark in colour. They're black, or they're virtually invisible. So you just won't see them. But if you film during the day and you get the right spot, you'll get them tagging birds, blimps, helicopters, planes. You'll see them over rooftops like this, and they just travel so much faster than anything we know about. So honestly, start filming during the day, film at night as well, and watch the sky, sure, but during the day you'll get all the detail. And that's not even the most exciting part about this. It's not even the most exciting part. So when they let off this white plasma, it generates an X-ray sometimes, and you can see inside the craft. So if you go back through the channel, we've got pictures of beings inside these craft. You just couldn't make this up, you know. It's legit, 100% legit. And one picture I've got in particular reminds me of something that's carved in stone in Egypt somewhere. Like, this is some crazy stuff we're seeing, and it's all legit. I've already said to people, just someone debunk me so that I can quit this and start earning some money again, right? No one can debunk them. So I'm sat here doing this full time, and you know, not really earning what I was earning before, but screw it. And until someone debunks them, or until someone blows up and says, you know what, we need to look at this, I'm just going to continue. I mean, look at this. I just had one come from the back of the tree, and then one come right past the camera here. And these UAP, these are real things, guys. Look at this. These aren't just out of... Listen, I don't get anything on the channel like this that's out of focus. This camera is quite decent. And anything that goes out of focus should, I mean, like a little fly or something will look very, very like faint and little. This is a flying saucer just cloaking itself. If I noted the time every time I saw a flying saucer, I would run out of ink and I would run out of space. That's the reality of it. I've got so much evidence coming in. Never mind my own stuff. My own stuff is just hours and hours and hours. But I've got so much coming in from all over the world. It's a joke. I can't believe that the media is not all over this, to be honest with you. I cannot believe the media is not all over. I challenge anyone in the UK, anyone or anywhere in the world, to film the skies. And if they don't capture something like this within a day, I'll eat my pants, honestly. Look at that. That one's got plasma either side of it as well. Oh, mate. So this source is starting to show itself more and more. You know that. The other day when I said that we caught a saucer, it showed itself like a lot more than it is right now. Put it that way. Or it was just a different craft. I don't know. I don't know how many different ones are up there. There's a few. There's quite a few. What I need to do is get people to record the skies, share it on social media, and say, I challenge you to capture your own UAP and send it into Undercover ET UK. That's what I need people to do, so that I can analyse it, put it on the channel, show it there, like leave it there for the world to see. That's my goal, literally. What, just now? Go for it. Susu did the same yesterday. In fact, Susu's gone and caught an orb today. Ain't you, Susu? Yeah, she smashed it. This is what I'm saying. It's like she started recording, she's instantly captured. Yesterday she captured a hockey puck. You know, more than one. Exactly the same objects what I'm capturing. Look, I've got to the point, guys, where the saucer that we're seeing in the live feed, I've named it Gordon, right? Yeah, there you go. There you go. You've just probably captured your first UAP, or your first one knowingly. You know, you've probably captured loads in the past, but now you've just captured your first one knowingly, yeah? What size screen are you watching on, Ross? Because, yeah, the bigger the screen, the better. I mean, I'm on a 32-inch, but I've not gone full screen because I want to read the chat as well. But I can see everything really clearly on a 32-inch screen, like, without shadow of a doubt. You don't need bigger than that. If you're on your phone, you're going to struggle because they will move too fast and your screen is only small, so it will just be gone and they'll be so small. You'll need to zoom in the right moments. It'll be difficult on a mobile phone. Tablet, a bit easier, but then if you just load YouTube up on your smart TV at home, or if you've got like a Roku stick or a Fire Stick, load YouTube up, find my channel, and you're away. You'll be, you know, it's easy to do. And Sealess, if you want to email me the video you've just taken, undercoveretuk@gmail.com. Susan, make sure you have to get a separate charging lead as well. You may find one in your leads box at home. Everyone's got a leads box, right? It's just an old charger. Oh, look at these UAP, man. They're everywhere along this tree line now. Look at that. It's just a big orb again. That's our saucer. That's not a dragon. That's not a dragon. So come on. Come on, Gordon. I know you're out there, mate. So these UAP, they tend to do crisscrosses and move together simultaneously as well. So where you're seeing like one move across the screen, there is a strong possibility there's another one further back moving alongside it that you just can't see it because there's a good distance between the two. Could even be one closer to the camera or even behind my building that's moving alongside it. So I've noticed that with these things, they're never alone and they travel as a unit, you know, and they're in sync. Oh, look at that, she's ordered one already. Boom, done. Delivery tomorrow, Amazon Prime, let's go. The only annoying thing is, Suze, it could arrive after 5 o'clock and you'll be like, no, come on. Oh, look out, he sent me the recording. Do you want me to confirm it for you now then, while we're live? Shall I have a look at it now for you? Sorry, I was just messaging Jack at Cosmic Road. He just emailed me, and just having a discussion. I haven't received your email yet, mate. Have you sent it to me on Discord by chance? Is that a yet to Discord? Okay. Hang on, mate. Loading up the wrong thing now. I'm going to check it right now for you, buddy. I'm just loading Discord up. I just clicked the wrong application, that's all. So yeah, guys, I was just talking to Jack at Cosmic Road, and I'm just going to be open with you guys. I've got nothing bad to say about Jack at all. He's a really good guy. And so I'm not going to, basically. I've just got nothing bad to say. But I was just having a genuine conversation with him, and I was like, Susan knows, I was a little bit pissed off, like, I've been a bit, not beat down, but just a little bit, like, agitated at certain things. And I know I shouldn't let it get to me, and just, people say, Rob, just carry on doing what you're doing. But, you know, I've been doing what I'm doing now for 7 months, so it gets a little bit, you know, anyway. I was talking to Jack, and I said, Jack, why haven't you shown any of my footage that I've sent you, you know? You want point of reference, I'm giving you point of reference, why aren't you showing it? And he said, well, you know, it's just the audience, you know, the audience will think it's bugs and birds, and they'll lose interest and all that. And that's what's controlling the narrative, it's the audience. And it just, do you know what, though? I can't blame Jack at all, because at the end of the day, he's got to keep his standard up, you know, and he knows what the audience like, and so he's got to try and stick to it as best he can. He wants to show UFOs. He just needs a point of reference, and he needs it to be completely undeniable, you know. And I don't know what undeniable looks like anymore, you know. Like, I'm filming a tree. It's 250 yards away from my window. These objects are zipping out thousands of miles an hour from behind these trees, so I've got point of reference, right? What more does anyone need? This is what I'm saying. And look, guys, I'll do it live right now. This is how far away I am from the bush. Do you see what I mean? Right? So what I'm saying is, if there's anything coming out of this bush, it shouldn't be flies. It shouldn't be flying that quick. Anyway, I try and maybe one day this will set in with someone who's got a large audience and goes, you know what, that's undeniable. I've got to show that. How are we doing, Jay? Honestly, it's super far away. It is super far away. I mean, well, I can tell you, it's 260 yards. It doesn't seem like a long way, but 260 yards is a long way. You know, you couldn't throw a ball 260 yards. You couldn't kick a football 260 yards. So, I want to get more tree in there, and I've gone all in again, haven't I? I don't want to go all in. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Just having an up and down day, that's all. I haven't reviewed much of my footage yet, mate. There's hours there, hours and hours, and I was going to do some today, but like reviewing the footage will take me a day to get through just one of those live streams if I'm doing well, and I need to make videos as well. So I might do like an analyzation of one of my streams and then add some other clips in there and just get through it that way. So I'll do like 20-minute snippets or something, but I don't want to bore people with the same. Like, I know you guys are interested, but the large majority don't want to watch this over and over and over again. And that's what I don't get, because it's just UFO stuff, right? It's legit UFO stuff. People want aliens, people want massive saucers with flipping lights coming around them and stuff. Like, it don't work like that. Yeah, it's a lot of work, mate. It is. And eventually, like I said, I never told you my milestone yet, but when I get to my milestone, I'll be looking for a video analyst to help me. Put it that way. And there will be opportunities for people within my audience, because I'm actually going to pick people from my audience that are interested. I'm not going to pick someone that's already well known or any of that crap. I'm picking someone from my audience that deserves the opportunity, that has been working hard. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. So do a live stream where I review the live stream footage. Okay, let's do that then. Yeah. I can do that, Ross. That's fair. That's fair game. I think that would make sense, right? Mhm. We got this, guys. We got this. There ain't nothing we can't do, trust me. Absolutely, ladies. You're right. And you know why the group's really good? Because I kick out all the idiots. That's why it's really good. It takes a little while to get there, but you know, it's like it's how I build. It's like Silas knows because I play an online game with Silas and people that he knows, and well, he knows I've built a guild. I've got a guild of over 100 players. We've been playing for 5 years, and it's hard to keep. It's hard to keep a bunch of players together for that long. But it was recruiting loads of people and then just kicking out the bad ones and keeping the good eggs. And eventually we just became a big family. Like, and these people live all over the world, you know. And now I've got another family of people that are on my YouTube channel, and it's just I'm just getting a larger group of friends, and like now we're all like got the same passion as well. We've all got the same interest, and we've got the same critically thinking minds. So it is going to slowly get bigger and better, without a shadow of a doubt. Even if you know the vast majority lose interest, there will be a figure that will go up slowly. You know, the average will creep up slowly. That's the plan, anyway. That's the goal. Oh, there you go. Fast mover. Just a flicker. That was more of a pencil, right? Just looked like a pencil. Yeah. That's a saucer. That's a cloaked saucer. Dum, dum, dum. Right. That's a pick and a half, that is. Right. Let's keep going. Keep your eyes peeled. And I need to know when we've got the clearest shot of this thing, like when it opens up and allows us to see it. Because I need that shot. I just need that shot. Oh, it's come past again, just as a round ball this time. Oh no, what's that? Oh yeah, what the hell? Yeah, going crazy it was. Did you see it just come out from behind the trees and it just zipped around like flipping. Oh yeah, I've got a portrait of one of these things outside my window as well, so they know I'm watching them. They know. Come on, Gordon, show yourself. We want to say hello. I think they probably do. Oh, Davina Landa, if you're watching, Davina Landa, if you're watching, you've just broken the Doctor. And I love breaking Dr. Robert Shape, but you've broken him. Oh, you've broken him. I mean, there's not many times in an email where Dr. Robert Shape emails me and says, "Who sent that? Who sent that? Who sent that?" in about 4 or 5 different sentences. Yeah. I like breaking the Doctor. I sent him the Wales clip, and he went, "Oh no, I can't watch this. It's too much. It's too much." And he didn't. He only analysed the first 10 seconds of it, and that's all he showed. I just. Yeah. It's good stuff, I tell you. You know, when you're down, and then when you're down, you just get right back up, don't you? Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, let's tell you, it's not even 5 o'clock yet, guys. We've still got a good hour of this. Hour and a half. The clouds look really stagnant, don't they? They just look like they're not even moving at all. Well, they might be arrogant, or they might just feel like we're not ready yet, Susan. Well, they might feel like they might actually be breaking us in slowly by showing us and showing us and showing. You know what I mean? Until the time is right for them to reveal themselves. Foot wide. Came up from the cloud below the cloud cover. Yeah, man. They use that cloud to hide really well, and you know, half the time they create their own cloud. You know, like you're seeing in some videos, you're seeing cloud moving in like independently. That's real. That's a real thing. I couldn't quite believe it. See, that's what a bird should look like in the sky, there, folks. Just a normal bird, you know. For a big bird, if you're going to see a big bird in the sky, that's what it will look like, you know, at that tree line. Oh, you're going to have to explain that one to Susan, Highness, because she don't know. She don't know about that yet. Get in the live chat, folks. Click the live chat button if you want to try and make sense of what we're talking about. And don't forget also you can hit the live button. It says live on the screen there next to the volume button. If you hit live, it takes you to the actual live point of the stream, just in case you go back and you want to analyze stuff and then you want to come back to the live feed. Interesting. Let's see. Need to move the camera there. Oh, yeah, aside from the fact that that a UAP supposedly ran you over, it's just a normal day out for you then. It's pretty crazy. Oh, migraines for a year. That don't sound too good, my man. That does not sound good. Yeah, Jay's taking it back. He's just like, yeah, no, I'll just see from a distance. That's cool. 1,000 feet overhead. Well, that's some energy radiating then, eh? Well, obviously they were doing something in that moment. I would imagine that they, it depends on, I guess it depends on, there's so many variables, isn't it? What craft was it? You know, what was they doing? What was their intention at the time? All that sort of stuff. Yeah, mental. Mental. It's not the sort of thing you want to mess with if you want to keep your body in good tact anyway. I mean, and that's maybe part of the reason why they don't come and say hello. You know? But you know what? Like, you know, like we have synchronized swimmers. You know, like in the Olympics, synchronized swimming. Well, maybe we can get the UAP to do a synchronized, like, thing in front of camera, right? So they could just spell out what they want to do. You know, that would help. I'll take that. I know they do crop circles and that, but look, they're that advanced. I'm sure they could just turn that into English and just write it into something we can all understand. You know, just make it easy to start off with. Whew. What? Oh, good. Two bullshitters together. Got polarity, doesn't know what he's looking at, who's supposedly summoned an orb 50 miles away from him. And then you've got Vetted, the guy that doesn't even believe in UFOs, who spends his time talking about them all week. It's a great combination. They belong together. Oh, by the way, guys, for those that have just joined, Jeff Reynolds has emailed me, and I'm going to show some UAP footage from. That's Jeff from the Jeff Mara podcast, by the way. He's emailed me some evidence, and I'm going to show it to you guys. And he's done a good bug comparison for me as well, just to show the viewers what a bug looks like against a real UAP. So that's come from Jeff. I'm going to show that on the next one. No. No, sorry, I was just messaging Robert back. Electromagnetic pulse. Is that what you mean, Susan? Sue. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. for the simple fact, okay, here's why I wouldn't recommend it. If an alien walked up to you with a taser gun and just tasered you, how would you feel? Just rendered you on the floor. You wouldn't be too happy about that. So if we go and use an EMP and this thing is alive, it's probably not going to like us too much for dropping it out of the sky. Secondly, they may have like a default go-to program if they get captured, and it could be like explode yourself because they cannot be captured. You know, like if they've got a full safe program built in, I don't think anything's going to survive for about 50 miles. You know, just saying. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. I just thought someone was asking about like trying to start a war. I was like, I don't think that's the way to go. Sorry, Robert's keeping me busy right now, and I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen as well because I don't want to miss the bastard when he comes past. And I say the bastard with as much love as possible, by the way, ETs. I just express myself in funny ways. Please don't come and abduct me live. At least not while Jay's watching. I don't want. Oh, K-band. Oh, look out. Come on, Gordon. Where are you, my boy? Let's go. Go for it. I think there'd be less corruption in the world. That's what I think. Problem is when like history's burnt away or things are hidden, like what's under the pyramids right now, and what certain things are only told in skiffs because they can't be told to the public. When things are hidden, decisions aren't made properly, you know, and systems are put in place that are wrong, and that's what we just got to undo. All that. It's a bit of a mind Like, everyone grows up into this world thinking everyone's nice, every country loves each other, everyone gets on, and then you grow up and you realise the amount of incompetence and corruption that goes on around us, and then you see greed and greed and greed, and it's like, it's a circle, it's a vicious circle. So the struggle is real, the majority of people struggle, and that in turn creates a lot of greed, you know. Take away the struggle, no one needs to be greedy. It's just, it's as easy as that. But it's just getting that point across, and the only way we can really do that is by uncovering the truth, and that's pretty much it. Unburning that history, you know, not rewriting it, but replacing the history that was there with new evidence of that history. That's what we need to do. I know it sounds a little bit far-fetched, thinking, well, if you manage to tell the world UFOs are real, what's that going to achieve? Well, it will achieve a lot, because we'll then understand how it was in the past and how it was meant to be now, sort of thing, you know. And technologically it'll be massive. Free energy, you know, we can replicate food, clean water, you know. Now, I'm not too sure if these are UAP giving us exactly what I asked for, which is just, you know, movements basically telling us in writing what's going on, or if they're just a couple of out of focus flies. I mean, it's, you know how far away this is, so it's a bit difficult for me to say. What I could do is with them just showing themselves, you know, definitively, rather than being so bloody faint. That would be a good start. Yeah, history is all wrong, and every country has different history as well. You know, every country, it's we did this and we did that and we conquered this and we discovered that, and, you know, but in reality, they don't need to compete. They can just say humanity found this out on this day. Humanity figured this out on this day. You know, the space race. Humanity got to the moon when Russia got to the moon. You know, it wasn't Russia got to the moon, it was humanity got to the moon. You know, or Neil Armstrong, or whoever it was that got to the moon first, wherever that conspiracy goes. This is what I'm on about. The Russians did it first, or the Americans did it first. Who actually cares? Apart from the military, who want to be the most powerfulest and be Top Gun. No one gives a shit. You know, we just want to know whether we can do it or not. That's the bottom line. Yeah, we are all on this planet, aren't we? We're all human, right? Supposedly? Maybe? Maybe some reptilians in there somewhere? Yeah, apparently the moon is brass. Did you see Casper sites? Recent moon activity. I mean, he might be onto something, yeah, but I would look at what's down here first before I'd look at conspiracies up there. There's plenty on this planet to look at without having to go through a telescope and then down another telescope to find it. That's my opinion. It was interesting. Don't know. It's one of them ones, you watch it and you're like, huh, well, I don't know what to think of that, and that's where you leave it, you know? But you got to admit, if the government came clean, if all governments came clean about everything, I bet you we would learn something about the moon. In fact, that's not a bad question to ask. Yeah, there'll always be someone really clever that can say, "Oh, I can prove this is it." So apparently, a new guy has checked the world's best AI. It compared footage from the Chinese unmanned vehicle with footage from the moon landing, and says the moon landing was fake. But doesn't that depend on the camera that was being used at that time? Because surely the Chinese one that went up recently had a much better camera than the camera that they used previously. Or do you think they just went with the same specifications? I don't know because I've not checked both the cameras, to be fair, like the quality. Didn't really look at that side of things. And I don't know whether we went into that at all. But asking AI is like, you get some really good, cool responses out of AI. You do. But again, there's always just that doubt, isn't there? Well, it's AI, so how do we know? You know? It's kind of like why I guess it's allowed, because people are still like, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting still. It's definitely a bug, that one. That's going in and out of visual and just out of focus. I think that's just a bug. But it's so erratic. It's not like the fast straight movers, you know, the pencil shapes and the hockey pucks. Now, there are sometimes a real dark, bigger object that comes behind the tree line. So we're just going to have to differentiate between the two. Mind you, that just dipped right behind the tree line there. Third. glad I just noticed that my phone is getting low on battery there. Stick a charger on it. There we are. Right, do you know what? Let's try and get a little bit closer in on this bush line here. Right, I am all in. That's an all-in zoom. Right on the top of the tree line now, folks. Pretty much anything that goes past the lens of the camera now, at least the sight of the camera, is going to appear to be going quite fast, okay folks, because I'm fully zoomed in. You can see where that bird normally sits in the tree now. You can quite clearly see it. They're nesting, right? There's a couple of birds there nesting. But well, let me just go back a minute. That was fucked up. Oh, here we go. Just as I was trying to look at the dodgy bird. What the hell? Let's just land on there. What was the KA band like then, guys? Was it anything significant? I was too busy checking something out. I'm gonna make a quick coffee, guys. I will be right back. Keep your eyes on the camera. Let me know in the comments if you see any of that. If you see Gordon. I'm back. Missed anything good? Come on, dragons. Give me something. Again, what's this? I mean, did we just get a crisscross of what looked like, okay, we've got, whoa, yes, mate, get in there, boom, what's the timestamp? Give it to me. Ah, it's like a pencil, isn't it? It's flipping heck. 1 minute, 1 hour 30, maybe. 1 hour 30 ish. This was on the 25th. Oh, mate. And there's a lot going on as well. It's not just the one. It comes down. Proper pencil, this one. And then after that, another dragon comes up. I'm just going through it all frame by frame so I don't miss a thing. I'm going frame by frame pretty fast here. And then, what? Oh my lord. They're dragons. They're not flies. They're dragons. Which tells me they could have been doing what I asked, you know when they were dancing around on the in the front of the camera there. They could have been doing exactly what I asked. Flipping heck. There's a few of them. There's a few. They're just moving so damn quick. Yeah. And they're just coming out of this tree line here. And if they're coming out of that tree line, why do they look so big? But they are. Like, is this for real?
Attention, please. K-band.
Oh, there we go. That's mental, eh? That is mental. We just can't. I can't work out why we're seeing these things dipping behind that bush. I mean, you can see how big the bush is, like the top of the tree. A fly, even if out of focus, should never look that big. Like, you should barely be able to pick it up. It will be like as tiny, a fly will be as tiny as one of the leaves on the top of that tree. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the flipping heck? Oh God. What have we got here? Big orb, two together, and then it pencils off. It goes from like an orb to the pencil that we're seeing, and then back to the orb, back up again. Another one comes from behind the tree, goes back behind the tree. Another one drops down. That one comes back. Whoa, okay. There's three. There's three. What is going on? Four? I've got four in one shot right now, and they are just dancing around. Five? What? I've got five individual big orbs dotting around right now. I'm gonna just put it on the Facebook. Just keep watching, guys. I'm gonna have to watch this back later. I'm gonna put it on the Facebook group. Just gonna keep watching and see if I get anything else. Like, they're doing some sort of formation thing here. Okay, what? What? Just as I'm sat there thinking maybe they are flies, and then a flipping saucer comes right through. Jesus. Okay, this is it. This is it. We got the money. Who wants to see it? This is a hot spot and a half. I have never ever seen anything like it. They are on me like you wouldn't believe. I'm just going through to see if there's anything more significant that I can take off of this. It's all crazy. It's all crazy. Oh my, I'm just going frame by frame. This is nuts. This is nuts. What's the timestamp on this? It's going to be between 1:31 and 1:38. Well, it'll be 1:35. I've been on this for ages. Oh. Just seeing if I get any. Right, okay, I'm posting. That's just madness.
Attention please. KA
Oh, it's kicking off.
Attention please. KA
That's a big hit.
Attention please.
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
Attention please. KA
I'm getting abducted tonight. I'm getting ready. Oh shit. Damn, this has gone off the charts. Oh, finally a bird. I see something normal. All right, all right. Just got to be careful because some of these, there are some real faint ones that are flies. I can see some right in front of the camera, but they're in front of the camera. You know, like I can see them about 20 yards away, 30 yards away. I can't see any dipping behind the tree back there because it's just too damn far away, you know. So this is the point I'm making. But on top of that, there are UAP and there are, I mean, the pictures I showed you are legit. Those things were going behind that tree line. They're way too big in comparison to the size of the tree, and then you obviously see the saucer right there. Don't say that, Susan. That ain't even funny. One second, I've got to email Robert quickly. Do you know what? I'm going to text him. I'm just going to text him. Oh no, I'm going to email him because then I can just send him the link. Hopefully he's not busy. I'm going to text him and email him. I'm ready for him. So I'm ready for him. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're going to have to blow the building up to get me. There's 3 flights of stairs and a big boot in their way, I'm telling you. Whatever comes up them stairs must go down. And I'll make sure they go down on my terms, you know? Keeping it all, just thinking of what there'll be if these were in our houses. Also, well, I'm not being funny. If they can go through walls, they can probably zip right through a house and get to know everything and every device and every person in there within a second, a split second, gone. The technology they have is phenomenal. You know, it's just phenomenal. And look at these fast movers. They're still here. They're still here, guys. But you know what? I suspect that these things are just like, they're not all pucks tonight. I don't know why. We're getting more of like different things than pucks tonight. And for anyone that's just tuning in, those trees are 250 yards away from my window. And just to give you guys again, just an idea of where I'm at. There you have it, folks. That's a long way away. So with that said, if anything pops up behind this tree line, all the way over here, you know it shouldn't be popping up that fast and dipping behind the tree line. I'm just going to pop it down a little wee bit there. That's the one. I'll give us a little bit more. Just focus it in there. Oh, what's that? That was quick. Again, we're getting these fast movers just zipping across the sky there, and these are, well, they're not your normal fast movers, they are pencils. Some of these things. Just remember, folks, if they're dipping behind the tree, then you know they're not bugs. Oh God, don't freak me out now. So freak me out. Here, guys, is it this weekend or next weekend the clocks go back in the UK? Can anyone remember? Or go forward, rather. Go forward. Because that means that we get light for longer, right? Which means... Oh, yeah. So people can get home at 6 o'clock, have some dinner, relax, and I'll still be live streaming because we'll be going till 7:30. It's coming up. Either way, it's coming up, right? This weekend or next. Loving it. You think about it, by the time it gets to that point, it's already getting lighter each day. A minute at a time, minute at a time. We're already getting to like 6:45 before it gets too dark now. So by then it'll be like 7 o'clock. Then the time switch, 8 o'clock. I'll be finishing at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Some nights. And then as we get in further into the spring, it's going to be nice. But not going to do it too often. We're going to do some live UFO hunts as well. We're looking forward to that. Where's the reptilians? Underground, I think. So they say. So they say. Just trying to see if I can't focus this thing a little bit. See how it's all quietened down now? You see how all the movement's just gone really quiet? Let's see if I can just divert my attention back over here. There we go. Lots of point of reference. We've got slightly closer to us. We've got the trees at the back there. Even though they're further away actually than... Okay, so the trees at the back there are like double the distance of... Not double, but... No, they're not double the distance, but they're a bit further back than the other ones. So yeah, if we do get anything from there, it'll be nice because we should see it go all the way through the back of the tree, right? Because of the gaps. And you can see like it's still just coming into spring here in the UK. Not even. You know, it's still cold at night. Hasn't been too bad today though. It's been nice. Nice for us anyway. What, I don't know, 12, maybe 10, 12, something like that. But yeah, the trees are still bare up there, so Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, folks, if you've just joined us. We do get some really good captures. We've had some amazing captures today. I've put a few on the Facebook page already, Undercover ET UK UFO/UAP Evidence. You can join the group, get involved. How did I first come across finding this out? Ross, it was Dr. Robert Shipe from Custodian File. I mean, he started telling people to film planes and helicopters, right? So that's what I did. I started looking at everyone's footage, and then I started realising that these things were a lot closer than at first, well, anyone thought, to be honest. These things are a lot closer. So you can say Robert figured this out from his window in Marina del Rey when the military turned up. Oh, Robert Shipe, Custodian File. So he's the guy that pretty much discovered. Well, he probably wasn't the first person to discover them. Obviously, he wasn't, because the military had discovered them first, you know. But he's the first person to publicly announce it and research it. Yeah, let me pop to his channel here. Please support him if you haven't subscribed to Robert Shipe. Please do. He's got the same undeniable evidence, just in a nice clear format, and you know, he's very analytical as well. So yeah, check him out. Yeah, he's the man. He's the man who's publicly researched this, open sourced it, kind of defiant against the ones that have trying to keep it secret. And I've just taken on board what he said and delved in a bit more. And I've obviously taken footage from everyone, shown it on the channel, and then eventually we found out these things are different shapes, different sizes. Obviously Robert's told us about the radio hits, and now we've all got radar detectors. It's brilliant. But we're finding them close to houses, close to people. Like if you saw on the Facebook group there, we had one in Leicester town centre, flying above a bunch of kids by the looks of it, or you know, or a bunch of people. Yeah, let me put that one in the chat as well. Good call. Absolutely. Let me just type that again, folks. Yeah, no worries. I'm not one of them content creators that's like, no, I won't give you the link now because then you'll leave and I'll lose money. I ain't like that. I'd much rather you go and support them, hit subscribe, and then at least come back, or maybe, you know, but watch their stuff at some point. Like, you have to. You just have to. That's all I care about, is that you guys see more and more, you become more experienced in what you're seeing, so that we can learn from each other. That's literally it. I don't care about popularity. I don't want to be famous, you know, but it might come with it eventually. If but I don't want to be hidden either. Like, I want people to know this is all I'm doing is just showing people what this is. they can then record and capture stuff that we've never seen before. You know, the whole world can do it. It'll be the thing to do soon. So, yeah, let them crack on. I want to see what's up there. And if people want to email me or send me footage and ask me my opinion or send me something compelling or whatever, I'm game. Yeah, good stuff. You're right, Susan. I am the UK version. Representing the UK. Someone's got to. We could ask Casper site, I suppose. But we need to train him. We need to train him in these Dragon UAP and what he's looking for. I wish that he'd just responded or had the balls to go, you know what, viewers might not like this, but I've got to start just going on truth here. Like, we've got to start telling people what is definitely, as opposed to leaving people umming and ahhing. It's such a brainwash, leaving people umming and ahhing. If you know, but don't want to show it because the people might think it's terrible, well, challenge the people to record. I bet you everyone starts capturing, and then the next thing you know, everyone's watching the show that's challenged people because all the evidence is going there. Like, this is what people just need to do, and then it's all real, you know. And then governments have to speak up. The pressure's on. But this is what I don't like. This is why I moan about other things, other channels doing like the fake stuff. There's only a few channels out there that actually talk about real stuff. Cosmic Road, Jack at Cosmic Road is one of those people that delves into real stuff and tries to get the facts, okay? But he's also just in a minefield of just a circle of shit because he's just digging up stuff from the military and people that are just out there for clicks and views and saying this and that, but coming up with no actual tangible evidence, you know? Whistleblowers and all that. He's keeping everyone in the loop, but everyone's getting into that frame of let's just keep everyone that's got the platforms already, the people that have got all the attention, let's just keep them going. And it's like, no, take more notice of what the people are doing. There's thousands of people out there capturing stuff. We don't really need to focus on these military guys that have been lying to us for years. Like that Jake Barber guy. I'm as courageous that he's come forward now that his life is at risk, but he's been playing the Transformer life for 10 years, you know? So let me ask the question, if Jake Barber's life wasn't at risk, would he have come forward? You know? Type too fast, Susan. You're going to lose those Sasquatch fingers. I don't know. I get why they do it. I get why content creators have to do it, right? Because their audience kind of steers them in the direction of they need. Like they're like, it takes time to make a video, and it like you can't just expect content creators to do this stuff for free, because if it takes half a day to make a video and half a day to find the content in order to make the video, then that's a day's work. So you can't do it for free, right? So that's why like content creators want to get paid for it, and that's fine, and everyone's entitled to work hard for a better life, so go from a half decent wage to a really good wage, you know, absolutely. But when it comes to the UAP topic, and this is the only thing they should not go satire on, in my opinion, is the UAP topic, because it's the biggest thing in humanity's history to ever come out. How can they be satire about that? How can that even be taken as entertainment? Like, is that the level of integrity that we are running on? You know, do you see what I mean, guys? So when I moan and groan about it, it's because it's well thought through. Like, it bugs the hell out of me, and it should you guys, because like Susan, you want the truth, right? You just want the truth. You don't want BS. You just want to watch some good, real research. If you wanted to be entertained, you'd just stick Independence Day on, wouldn't you? Okay, here we go, folks. Yes, what is this? Oh, yes. You know, while I was just talking all that nonsense, well, it wasn't nonsense, but you know, while I was just talking, oh my God. Woo! Look at you! All right, we got a saucer, and it's heavy on the plasma, folks. It's heavy on the plasma. Get in there. You couldn't have asked, and it's fast. It's fast. Ross is like, show us, show us. I'm already doing the pictures, mate. Don't you worry. I'm on it. Oh, the jump as well. Look, I'm going to show you 3 pictures, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you 3 pictures, and it's only in three different frames. Okay, and I want you to see where it is from the 2nd frame to the 3rd frame. Okay, because this thing literally jumps more than half the size of like the roof of this thing in a single frame. So it just goes to show that this thing is fast as F. And it's undeniable. It's undeniable. Oh, what was that? Maybe it was just, my imagination there. All right, let me post these pictures, guys. Oh my God! Do you know what? I'm just gonna at everyone on this. I get one at everyone every day, right? That actually works. So here we go. Everyone. Just now on live. Oh, I should have probably provided the link as well. Should I do? Should I do that and get people in? Look, we're running out of time here, right? They should have been here already. It's their own fault, right? Yeah, make sure you click the live button next to the volume. If you click live, it takes you to the live feed, like the most up-to-date part. And then we'll only be a few seconds off me talking and you guys hearing me. Doc, if you're there, I don't know if you're there, Robert, you can hit on the live chat and say hello to people if you've got time. But I'm just going to email you now, just in case you're listening. And I'm just going to show you these images. that are they're worth a look, mate. Oh, some good news as well, folks. Good news. I'll tell you in a sec. Don't hold anything back on this channel. What's going on, Darren? All right, Ross, I'll do it to you, buddy. I've sent to you now, mate. I've sent to you now. Yeah, so we got about, I don't know, it's quite dark cloud over there, Kate, but aside from the cloud, it's actually still quite bright, so maybe it'll move out a bit and it'll brighten up a little bit, but probably got about, I want to say 20 minutes of decent light left. So we'll just keep going because it's been a real success so far today. It's been brilliant. Don't forget to like, subscribe, consider a membership. We need your support. The channel needs your support. We need your footage as well. Probably more importantly, we need your footage. And please watch the channel. Even if you don't have time to watch the videos, you can just play them. Walk away from your device, carry on with your washing up. Just don't actually try and watch me while you're washing up like I tried to do when watching Jack of Cosmic Road. I dropped my phone in the bloody sink. Don't do that. But just maybe turn it on when you're busy and just turn it on mute so you ain't got to listen to me, and just let it play all the way through, all the ads, everything. That helps me out. And then if you want to watch me later on, of course you can watch me and just click all the ads off, not a problem. That's how you guys can help me out without even paying anything, you know, it's just internet. But yeah, spread the word as well, like especially the really compelling stuff. I wouldn't expect anyone to start spreading, like sharing my videos if I'm just showing little tiny UAP, because you know what people are going to say, right? But when I show the really good stuff, which is quite often like big objects, you know, please share those videos, and eventually people will cotton on, you know, they'll cotton on to what we're doing. I think we just had it go right across the centre of the screen again, super fast. Just a flash, big line right across the screen. A little bit bent as well. You know, guys, do you remember the Oklahoma footage that Robert sent in that I showed you guys? And we had the flying saucer that we could just about see inside. And I bet everyone, when they saw that enhanced image, they thought, why is it bent upwards like it's almost like a cradle, like the bottom of it? That's exactly what this line is. You know, like the line we're capturing that going across the screen? It's kind of bent like that's the bottom of the saucer. It looks almost identical. We're just missing the rest of the body. And that's what we're trying to capture. We're trying to find, like, and honestly, like, we've got several different objects. We've got several different objects going on around here. I'm just going to, we've had a really good object from, whoa, KA band. What's going on?
Location freeze. KA band.
Okay, I was just about to move the camera. We're not seeing those objects though. I'm just going to go... I'm just going to go to the right, I think, guys. Just go back to where we was. If you can.